I can't think of anything more fun than when we get together for the red carpet review in Las Vegas at JCK. This year, everything's been turned upside down with the pandemic. But guess what? I'm here in Brooklyn. It feels like I'm in Los Angeles for Oscars. Now, you've dressed a lot of women, real life stars for the Oscars. Tell me about that whole story.
First time was really humbling, where I went out to the Daytime Emmys and went to the back lot of the Daytime Emmys, set up a table, and the stars would come and choose what they wanted to wear.
That's great.
Recently, Rihanna wore leveon on the cover of Harper's Bazaar magazine on the September issue. I guess we can talk about it now that it's just come out.
Yes.
And we've had Jennifer Lopez has worn leveon. She's been fabulous, a lover of leveon.
And one of the key trends of the year this year is very much the idea of chains, like very heavy chains. And they seem to embellish everything from footwear to bags, to necklaces, to everything. Now, I particularly love this huge centerpiece. Everyone knows you for chocolate diamonds from all different elements and sizes, but I know your line from really spectacular, huge, and you know the word I use, I always say whopper jewelry, don't I, when I'm saying this is spectacular. Tell me about this one.
So this is actually a one-of-a-kind piece. No chocolate diamonds. This one has actually natural sky blue diamonds as the accent stone, and a museum quality tanzanite center stone. And so what we did was we actually made we mixed a gold from powder in different colors of gold to create sheet and hammered out the sections of it. This was one of those pieces where we were challenging ourselves to see how we can deliver something that
it's like a brushed gold and a completely new element, really.
Well, if you see, it has some of these sections have the different colors of gold within one piece, which
right.
cannot be done with the normal process that jewelers use. So in this case, we actually took different colors of gold, powdered it, and formed sheets from it, from which we fabricate.
Can you take me back to the history of leveon? Because there's a very special historical reference to guarding a particular jewel.
Our family was actually chosen in 1746 to guard the royal jewels of Nader Shah when he conquered India and brought back from the Maharajas and the Mughal emperors some of these fabulous jewels, including the kuhner diamond, which ended up in Queen Mum's tiara and crown
in the
Tower of London now.
Yeah.
So that pivotal point of being chosen the guardian of the jewels, although short-lived, has made our family believe that that's what our mission in this world is. And so we're very passionate about jewelry, very passionate about finding those single mine gems and making unique pieces that women could use to bring out their, well, of course, when we talk about single mine gems, things like the tanzanite, and this is in the leveon Platinum collection, a one-of-a-kind piece with the beautiful tanzanite. That's only found in Arusha in Tanzania. We love that. We actually imported about half of the world's production in the 80s and 90s, and still have some of those fabulous stones from those days that you can't find anymore. Of course, everybody knows us for the chocolate diamonds, and since 2000, the family saw this natural fancy color diamonds that come from the Argyle mine in Australia, and we were fascinated by how beautiful they are. This is the same mine that produces the pink diamonds.
Is this the only place you can get a chocolate diamond?
This has been, for the most part, I think 80% of the world's chocolate diamonds come from that mine, and the interesting part of the story is that the mine now has announced that they will be closing this year. Since our mission is to build the world's most beautiful and desirable jewelry, but to make it affordable to every household. So like you said, we not only cater to the royalty and the movie stars and the singers and the CEO, but also to the people who hold the regular jobs. And so our goal is to democratize luxury,
right,
and bring it to everyone. And that's quite a difficult tightrope that we're walking on, because there's only certain qualities that are limited, available to be able to be called luxury and to be able to be called beautiful and desirable.
And leveon, to be able to be called leveon.
And so to be able to have that available on a larger scale. This is where single mine gems, when they are first producing, are more available, and what we know they will become scarce over time, and so that's where we navigate with that.
Now, I know you visited the Tower of London last year, didn't you? You went to see that jewel.
We had an exhibit there of the leveon through the centuries at the Tower of London.
It's amazing.
The Queen Mom's crown has the kuhner diamond that the leveons were chosen to guard in the 1700s. So it was very exciting.
Poignant
that
for
they
you.
shut the place down. It was only open to our guests, and I was able to be the host to talk to each small group of our guests.
We have a very close relationship, Bazaar and leveon family. I have to say there's been so many amazing occasions that I've worn leveon jewellery, but I think one of the most memorable for me was to be wearing them on set on the day of the wedding of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. So I was wearing one of my favourite leveon jewels, and that was a lovely yellow diamond, gorgeous diamond ring. I particularly love a yellow diamond. I don't know what the significance is, but for me, I just hope that everyone continues to celebrate this wonderful brand, its history, and Eddie is such an incredible friend to us. I have to say that we've worked together backstage and so often in so many runway shows, and I have never seen this man in anything other than this kind of mood. That's how lovely you are.
Thank you, Avril, for everything that you've done and for being with us once again to help forecast the fashion trends and to be able to discuss how the jewelry trends intersect with the fashion trends.
All excitement for the next year. It's post-pandemic, but you know what? We're moving on. We're confident that luxury and beautiful things will return with a vengeance, and you're providing it right here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, and thank you to our viewers.